Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's story began long before the world knew they were destined for each other. Meeting in the early 2010s, their connection started as a friendship founded on mutual respect, creativity, and an effortless understanding. They collaborated on music and fashion projects, crossing paths at industry events and sharing laughs at late-night studio sessions. Despite dating other people throughout the years, they always remained in each other's orbit. For Rihanna, A$AP Rocky was one of the few people who genuinely saw her beyond the global stardom. And for A$AP, Rihanna was the rare woman who made him feel completely understood. Her boldness and vulnerability perfectly matched his own. Their friendship eventually turned into something deeper. In 2020, amid the quiet of the pandemic, they spent more time together than ever before. Long drives, private dinners, and endless conversations solidified a bond that had always been simmering beneath the surface. It wasn't long before they were officially a couple, with A$AP Rocky declaring Rihanna as the love of my life in an interview with GQ in December 2020. The world had only just started to accept their relationship when Rihanna made her stunning pregnancy announcement in January 2022. The couple stepped out in Harlem, New York, Rocky's hometown, strolling through the snow-covered streets. Rihanna wore an oversized, bright pink vintage Chanel coat, unbuttoned to reveal her baby bump adorned with sparkling jewelry. The photo shoot was iconic, both for its bold fashion statement and the intimacy of the moment. It was as if they were telling the world, "This is us, raw and real." Fans celebrated the reveal, and social media buzzed for days. Behind the scenes, Rihanna and Rocky were over the moon. They spent nights imagining their lives as parents, giggling over potential baby names, and debating who the baby would look like. For Rocky, the thought of becoming a father grounded him in a way nothing else ever had. For Rihanna, motherhood was an adventure she was ready to embrace with all her heart. On May 13, 2022, their first child was born, a son they named RZA Athelston Mayers, in honor of RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan. The name was a tribute to their love of hip-hop culture and a nod to the legacy of creativity they hoped to pass down. The early days of parenthood were filled with blissful exhaustion. Late-night feedings turned into cozy cuddle sessions, and baby RZA's first giggles melted their hearts. They kept most of those precious moments private, sharing only brief glimpses with the public. Rihanna's natural confidence seemed to double as a mother. She fiercely protected her son's privacy but still found time to pursue her passions. Her work with Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty continued to thrive, even as she balanced sleepless nights and diaper changes. Rocky, meanwhile, found fatherhood transforming his perspective on life. The playful, carefree persona he projected to the world remained intact, but there was something deeper, a newfound maturity and purpose. His music took on a fresh energy, inspired by the love and responsibility he felt for his family. By early 2023, Rihanna had been quietly working on one of her most ambitious projects yet, her performance at the Super Bowl 57 halftime show. The world anticipated her return to the stage, but what no one expected was the hidden message within her performance. As she performed atop floating platforms, wearing an all-red outfit, the world quickly realized that Rihanna was pregnant again. It was her way of celebrating both her artistry and her motherhood. For Rocky, who watched with pride from the sidelines, it was a moment of pure joy. They had kept the secret well, relishing the thrill of unveiling the growing family to the world in such a spectacular fashion. On August 1, 2023, their second son, Riot Rose Mayers, was born. The name was bold and creative, much like his parents' approach to life. The couple loved the playful nod to A$AP Rocky's song, Riot, Rowdy Pipin', symbolizing their willingness to break boundaries and redefine what it means to be a family in the spotlight. Their home life became a beautiful chaos, two little boys with big personalities. RZA was curious and energetic, often mimicking his parents' swagger with his baby-sized designer outfits. Riot Rose, meanwhile, was the quieter of the two, his gaze often observing the world with an intensity that seemed far beyond his years. Rihanna and Rocky shared parenting duties with a natural ease. They found joy in everyday moments, from messy mealtime adventures to bedtime stories where Rocky would freestyle silly rhymes, making Rihanna laugh so hard she'd have to leave the room. As their family grew, so did their ambitions. Rihanna continued to expand her beauty and fashion empire, while Rocky delved deeper into creative projects that pushed the boundaries of art and music. Despite the busy schedules, they always made time for family. Their shared love for fashion remained a strong thread in their relationship. Dressing their children in unique, stylish outfits became a playful extension of their creativity. But more importantly, they strived to instill in RZA and Riot the values of humility, kindness, and fearlessness. Their love story, filled with passion, creativity, and undeniable chemistry, became something of a modern fairy tale. They were not only partners in business and creativity but soulmates whose love seemed to grow stronger with each new chapter.